Another year, another hilarious bug inside Counter-Strike 2. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after near a month of waiting, Counter-Strike 2 has just received its first update of 2025. And as of right now, it's not exactly what players thought or really expected. CS Devs seem to have released a brand new RagDoll feature where you end up flying once dying, and for the majority of players, this has caused some really funny and memorable moments. But as the devs have just stated in some recent news, this was a bug and it will be removed most likely later today. So far, there's no 75% off sale for the Shanghai Major, let alone any new content. Right now, most players, including myself, mainly think that this is just a bunch of tune-ups for the calm before the storm. Today's video, we're going to break down last night's blog post and showcase the changes and strange additions from the first update of the new year. Today's video sponsor is SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a CS2 buying and trading marketplace that will fulfill all your skin needs. If you choose to deposit your in-game items and or if real-life cash, SkinsMonkey can do it all. Now, if you choose to trade yet you need to top up your balance, you can do so by using my code MANDO for up to a free $5. And alongside depositing, you get an additional 35% deposit bonus. With SkinsMonkey's large variety of skins, they also offer daily, weekly, and monthly giveaways. If interested, the link will be in the top of the description down below. But firstly, for today's video is last night's blog post. The last update we had was December 19th of 2024, and just a few weeks later, on January 7th, we've gotten the first update of the year. Now, there's two different categories, the total of 6 different points. The first one up is the maps category, and the subcategory for this is Inferno. Valve adjusted clipping on stairs under the balcony. And if you're wondering what this means and thinking, well, does it actually mean something? It does. Valve removed the boost jump to get into apartments from Team Mid. Now, why they did this, I have absolutely no idea. I feel like it's just one of these stupid and dumb decisions, and they're changing things kind of for the factor of changing them. Because you can still boost on the other side to get up into window. You can still walk into apartments, and if you wanted to with 2 different players, you could still boost to get on top of this. So why are you making it just a little less T-sided? So yeah, I guess I felt somewhat strong about that. Now, next up in the blog is the miscellaneous category, and there's 5 different points here. The first one is Valve fixed an offset discrepancy in the Scout model, specifically the Legacy version. Valve fixed stickers mask on the Legacy dual Berettas magazine model. Valve fixed the dual elite pistol holder loading off from local first-person leg model. And this is where things get interesting, is Valve fixed regression and grenade interactions with ragdolls, which we will touch on this after. And the last point of last night's blog post is Valve fixed a bug where you have plus attack, meaning you're shooting, and when you inspect your weapon at the exact same time, binding those two and doing them at the exact same time together, if I'm hearing this correctly, could get your silenced weapon into an inconsistent silencer state. So does that mean your gun would become unsilenced? But all I know is the last 2 points of this blog pretty much completely broke the game. I will say, and I hand this to the devs, that they haven't really sent out too many bugs in the last couple of months, but like the intro of the video, it is another year, another bug inside Counter-Strike 2. From this update, we have ragdolls, which are completely broken. We have the inspect bug, and we don't really know if this is a boost glitch on Inferno, or if this is just the way Inferno is going to be played going out. Because this had its own category and its own point, I think it's here to stay. Now, the inspect bug is pretty interesting because whenever you inspect your gun, whenever you shoot or reload or quick switch for an op, for an example, that no longer works. There's now a huge delay whenever you try and inspect your weapon. So for people who like to quick switch and then inspect, skins or not, you can't really do that right now. And because of the blog, because of this glitch, I don't really think it was intentional, at least for the way they wanted this to go. But if this is the new way of just how quick switching is going forward, there's going to be a lot of people upset, including myself, because it doesn't really feel, or it feels great whenever you get an op shot to quick switch to a bayonet or karambit, for an example, or just sometimes the vanilla knife inside CS2. And if you've been on social media, or maybe have friends, or maybe you tried the game out yourself after this last night's update, you're going to see it's pretty broken with ragdolls. There's threads of this on Twitter of people just shooting someone in the head across the map and they go flying, created some pretty funny moments, and yeah, it doesn't really seem natural. Now, speaking of ragdolls, for the first time in what feels like history, someone asked and said, "Dear Counter-Strike" on Twitter, please do not ever fix the flying bodies bug, or at least maybe put fixing that onto the back burner. I didn't realize I needed this. Counter-Strike actually replied just an hour later saying not intentional, but it's very funny while it lasts. And they even quote tweeted someone's clip of, well, them shooting somebody on Ancient where they went flying across the map on B site, and they said Counter-Strike is unmatched. So it's at least fun. One, they've recognized the problem. They're most likely going to fix it later today, but they're actually interacting with the community. That's pretty awesome. Now, this update was small, but definitely packed a punch, mainly to do with ragdolls being so funny, making a fun experience for gameplay. But some players are upset that this was the first update in near a month, and because of all the recent leaks through data mines and teases from Valve, we know Train is coming to the map pool and Vertigo is being taken out, which will cause some collections to change. CS2's Armory Pass is about due for a refresh to the pass, and well, we got none of that almost near a month later. So maybe in the next week, when the pass is due for a refresh in 6 days, when the Desert Eagle heat treated needs to be taken off, maybe we'll start to see this type of content flow. Now, closing today's video, there will be a shadow update and official update later today, most likely discussing all the bugs from this update plus a little bit more. With that being said, did you guys enjoy the first update of 2025? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay positive, stay sexy. I'm out, guys. Peace.